It is day 10 of the government shutdown, and it will extend into next week after the Senate rejected dueling funding bills for the 7th time just yesterday. And the blame game, well, it continues. House Speaker Mike Johnson just today continued to blame Democrats for the failed negotiations.
Every single time the Republicans voted to pay the troops and federal workers, and every single time the Democrats voted not to. That is the record. They'll continue to put this bill on the floor. It'll be on the floor again next week in the Senate. And we'll see how many times they want people to go without paychecks. The Republicans are not playing games here.
Democratic House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries continues to dispute the claim that the Republican spending bill is clean.
What we heard from Republicans was that they passed a clean continuing resolution. Of course they didn't. It was a dirty partisan bill that continues to gut the health care of the American people. Then they tried to lie about the nature of the fight and pretend as if Democrats were fighting for anyone other than everyday Americans, working class Americans, and middle class Americans.
CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small is live on Capitol Hill. He joins us right now. Taurean, Jeffries mentioned in that presser that he's holding a caucus meeting. It's underway right now. Is this a sign of a possible movement in all this?
Probably not. I mean, based on what we've seen over the past couple of weeks, Mugo, Democratic leadership and Republican leadership in both the House and Senate are more interested in these public attacks on each other than negotiations that could yield a substantive resolution to this stalemate that we're seeing right now. When asked by our Caitlin Huey-Burns just a few days ago, Leader Schumer was pressed on whether or not he had been in discussion with the Trump administration on any pathway forward. He said to her that he is standing by, his leadership team is standing by, but there was no indication that they are actively looking to broker a deal at this point.
Wow. Okay, well, let's talk about standalone votes, because there has been some talk about a standalone vote on extending Affordable Health Care Act subsidies. So how will that work, and where exactly does all of that stand right now? Any movement there?
Yeah, this was something that was bubbling earlier in the week, especially as we got closer to this deadline for military members to miss their first paycheck. That's October 15th. Now that the Senate won't return until after that date, it is quite apparent that that's just not a possibility. What we've seen pitched by Democrats and some Republicans is the standalone bill that would essentially provide emergency pay to these members as they're serving during this shutdown. This was something that was floated, or at least mulled over, by House Speaker Mike Johnson earlier in the week. Around Wednesday is when he decided that wasn't a viable option for him, calling it a show vote for Democrats. Leader Thune, however, said that he would be open to considering it. However, it appears that he's not moved forward yet on that option, Mugo.
Goodness gracious. Okay, we'll wait and see what happens come next week. Taurean Small live on Capitol Hill for us today. Have a great weekend.